All right, I'm going to slide to my next and final game for the show. Oakland at Philly, Christmas night. And I'll tell you, what a depressing spot in life if you're an Oakland player. Got to play a meaningless game on Christmas night. 8:30 Eastern start on the East Coast. Now, I wouldn't put it past these guys to keep it close and cover. Not so sure I see the Raiders winning it outright, but the Eagles have a lot to play for in this one, and they're looking to gain home field throughout the playoffs. Very important game for Eagles fans, and I guess Oakland technically is playing for something, but as a football player, you kind of take it as insulting when a team not only is looking to beat you, but they're looking to beat you for home field advantage throughout the playoffs. I see a real chippy one in South Philly this Monday. I'm sure this Raider team will be in a very bad mood. First down with the credit card or whatever that was. But that said, Nick Foles has had some pretty good success against these very Oakland Raiders in the past, so it could be potentially a very entertaining game. Enough with the semantics. Let's get into some numbers. And when it comes to the numbers, the markets opened this one up with the Birds as the 8-point favorites and the total at 48.5. Since the betting opened up, Philly took most of the early money in this game. Eagles are now -9 against the spread. Not a whole lot of folks expecting offense in this one either. Total open 48.5, now 48 flat. Look for the Birds to be included in everyone's moneyline parlay this week. Philly's 4-1 to win this one outright. Now, when it comes to the spread, I really can't use the trends to justify a pick on this game. Philly's trends are mostly based off a Wentz-led ball club. Meanwhile, Oakland's trends are just god-awful. And sadly, I'm leaning toward them strictly on a gut feel. Here's a few reasons. Here's a few reasons why I shouldn't be leaning toward the Raiders. I'm going to try to talk myself out of this one. Reason number one, to fade the Raiders. They're a horrible covering team overall. Now, depending on where you're shopping at, this Oakland team's covered just 4 of 14 games on the year. This Oakland squad is literally covering just 28% of their games for the season. Reason number two, to fade the Raiders. They're terrible on the road. This Raider squad's failed to cover 6 of their 7 games away from home this year. And they're also covering just 20% of their games as the official road underdogs. And reason number three, to fade the Raiders in this spot here. Good teams absolutely pound them. This Oakland squad's covering just 20% of their games versus teams with winning records. They also went 0-2 against a number versus teams allowing less than 21 points a game. Now, scoring-wise, tons of unders in these Oakland games. 5-0 to the under in their last 5. Meanwhile, on the Philly side, somewhat similar story. Their games went 3-2 to the under in their last 5 themselves. I think it's about time we see this Philly D step up and get back to their regular form. Coach Schwartz's defense got torched the last couple of weeks. I'm looking for them to prepare well with the long week and get back to their normal style of play. All in all, I really want to make a play on the Raiders to cover here, but their trends are just so damn bad. And really, how can I take a West Coast team playing in South Philly at 8:30 Eastern on Christmas night? I can definitely think of better things to do with my hard-earned cash, like making a play on the total. All told, I'm going to lean toward a defensive struggle in this one. I'm also going to lean toward the under 48 points in this one. All right, folks, that is going to do it for my third installment of NFL Week 16 picks. Thanks for tuning in. I certainly appreciate it. Don't forget to fill out the poll questions in the comments section. And the poll questions will also appear in the first minute of the video every 10 seconds on the top right of the screen. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I have to remind you that I am not a sports betting expert, nor do I implore you to take any of my picks. A wise man once said, good ain't free, and free ain't good. And for some reason you decide to use the free information on this program, you're utilizing it at your own discretion. Most importantly, if you're betting any of these games, do it safe, do it responsibly, and most important, have fun. For Rock Page Productions, I'm Brock Page, and have yourself a positive day.